Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Mace, and today we're going to be listening to Hua Chenyu, The Flower in the Small Town. An interesting title. I find that his music always has interesting titles, and he is an excellent songwriter. He's typically writing about themes and topics that are relatable and sometimes heart-wrenching, sometimes very emotional, and yeah, like I said, pretty relatable. And that's coming from Canadian, and so that shows the sort of universalness of his music. He's a Chinese superstar, songwriter, singer, multi-instrumentalist, and yeah, very talented. He sometimes almost reminds me, well, Michael Jackson was basically, he was just so cool with his performances, and he didn't really play any other. I don't believe Michael Jackson played many instruments. I could be mistaken there. I'm definitely not an expert on Michael Jackson, but he was such an, he was just had an ability to create such catchy music. You know, some of the songs on Thriller and his hit records. And he's from that family, you know, the Jacksons, Janet and Jackson 5, and yeah, so I guess it was kind of preordained to be that way. Yeah, Hua Chenyu, The Flower in a Small Town. Let's do this.
这首歌呢，其实讲了一个
Okay, he's going to explain something about the song. The song actually tells a story about spiritual practice.
关于修行的故事。对，就是因为，怎么讲，就是人嘛，一生当中，人生很漫长，一生会遇到很多的可能好与不好的事情，可能会遇到很多痛苦，不管是精神上的还是肉体上的。那我有一个朋友，然后他其实也帮了我很多，就是我看到过他。
So he's speaking about, he's introducing the song, and he's talking about how life, and throughout your lifetime you're going to encounter many hardships, many difficult moments, and life essentially is very difficult. That's why depression can become such a big problem, and you have to send your heart out for people that are going through depression, and we have to figure out ways and outlets and support systems to help people climb out of those chasms and fight through them. You know, stand up tall and continue on. But let's see how he leads this in to seg you into the song.
很痛苦的样子，然后但是我也看到他从很绝望的样子的时候，慢慢到每天
She was in despair. She endured pain.
到最后
Gradually let go of the pain.
放下，再到释怀，再到一切归于空。所以，其实看到他的时候，我就会对我其实是也会有一些，怎么讲，精神上的一些鼓励吧，因为我觉得
His outfit though. His outfit.
他每次
that
那么
mullet.
痛苦的时候，都还在跟我讲很多的人生的一些很哲理性的东西，让我就是放松一些，压力小一些。对。
That's interesting. So he's saying that this person, even though they were kind of perpetually in almost a state of despair, going through pain, they still possessed so much wisdom that he was able to extract philosophical wisdom from this person through speaking to them and in turn would inspire him. That's interesting. You should always, when you're looking at somebody, speaking to somebody, try to understand what they may know that you do not, and what type of knowledge or wisdom they may possess that you do not, and try to extract something of meaning out of that conversation.
然后，那所以根据他对我的这些
Look at that crowd, man. It's insane.
让我有了
So that was the inspiration for the song. Okay.
写了这么一首歌。
Let's see where this goes.
这首歌其实会有一种用了很多的
elements in Buddhist practice.
修佛的一些元素在里面，然后有一种你一直在沙漠中行走，然后。
It's pretty amazing how many people does he have in the stadium? 60,000 people, and they're all hanging on every word. They're all absorbing this speech. They're absorbing this lecture in complete silence. That's an amazing thing just right there, to have that many people connected in that moment, hanging on these words, all collected in thoughts. It's like, humanity in a way is a giant living sort of organism, and the way ideas spread through it. But that's just cool. You have like 60, maybe 80,000 people listening, hanging on every word.
再去感悟人生的各种酸甜苦辣，最后一切归于空。也有可能会看到海市蜃楼。所以，演唱会的第2首新歌。我给它起了一个很可爱的名字，叫做《小镇里的花》。
Flower in the small town. That's interesting. The lyricist is not Hua.
山青的马街走向我呀，跨过河流，别惊醒了渔人。
Hey.
风将烟卷成几张帆呀，那飞鸟就衔来天边黄昏。
This instrumental is fantastic. I love that.
海城不下着1万月呀，一触眉头，回首满是风尘。火烧着星辰熄不灭呀，万丈高楼藏着烂漫天真。那场火
Wow. Very interesting. Lyrically, it's really poignant, poetic. It's like poetry. It seems to be very immersed in nature, sense of self, and within the nature itself. A lot is talking about mountains and cliffs and rivers and the stars and yeah, very, very cool. And metaphor. So you almost get this image in your head of this flower rising up. You know, he talks about this flower swaying in this sea of fire. And it seems to be the metaphor, at least looking at it in a simple way, would be this flower is rising up through the fire, which would represent this despair, this depressed state. And the flower would represent this meditative mode of being in a peaceful state, even in the midst of this chaos around you. That peaceful state is achievable through meditation. Also, the resilience of the human mind, I suppose. Such a showman. Big shout out to Hua Chenyu English subtitle channel. I'll leave the link down in the description for that. Go check out Hua's music if you like it. It's a pretty great song, you know. He's got like, yeah, that outfit. It's like makes me think of like a Prince or something. But his songwriting style and his vocal style is much different. He can rap. He can play the guitar. He can play piano. And yeah, definitely a talented fellow. Interesting song, you know. Like I was saying at the beginning, his songs typically deal with pretty interesting themes. Whether you're looking at it from the angle of psychology, sociology, societal issues, there's always something there. It's typically not just insubstantial. It typically has weight and substance of a sort to it. And you can interpret it how you may. I'd like to hear some of your interpretations down in the comment section, so make sure to leave some of those if you wish. We will see you all very soon. Leave recommendations as well in the comments. And yeah, make sure to like and subscribe. As always, for Mr. Mr. Algorithm. I got a sore neck today. I didn't sleep right last night. Didn't sleep right. Anyways, you all take care of yourselves. And yeah, we're going to see you very soon. Take care of yourselves, everybody. Bye-bye.